We're on the air. Oh, the music. I forgot, man. This is
Everybody want the full Saturday party.
Yo, welcome to the AMS show.
Now everybody want the full Saturday party.
On Bars and Hoops Radio.
Now everybody want the full Saturday party.
Yo, every Thursday night, without a
Now
doubt.
everybody want the full Saturday party.
With our special guests, so check us out. Welcome to the AMF show. I'm one of your hosts, Big Ra, one half of the Almighty Force Brothers. I'm here with my man, the street ball legend,
Kev Young.
And tonight we have one of the best basketball teams in the city, and they're from Queens. They was running around doing their thing like crazy in the 2Gs, right? So in the 90s, the 2Gs, we got different generations in here of the team TMP. So introduce yourselves to the audience, my brother.
How we doing, Queens? How we doing, America? Tim Briscoe here, baby.
What's up, Jay? Hi, man. Jason McLeish, Queens. We in the building.
Daryl Jenkins, D-Mac, a.k.a. Ghost.
Randy Aiken, aka Red Bull Randy.
All right. So before we get into your stories, a few announcements. The D-League playoffs start this weekend. You want to check out the little kids playing, go up to 121 Rockaway Boulevard, middle school 226. The D-League starts, the playoffs start this weekend. Championship be next weekend. You know, I want to say condolences to my man Danny Watson family. You know, he passed. Also, I want to say condolences to the Ketchum and the Wittenberg family, because I just found out today that Sherman Wittenberg passed. So I just want to give a shout out to my son Javon. Give a shout out to the Bars and Hoops family. Give a shout out to the AMF family. Shout out to the number one draft pick, my man Al Mosley. All right. All right. And you know, so we gonna get into our guests here. So I'm just gonna ask each one of y'all if you could describe yourself in one word, what would the one word be? And briefly why?
Well, the one word would be for me is the glue. And the reason why, because with the teams that we had, I brought a lot of the guys together.
Okay.
So once one guy retired, the next guy stepped up. So I was the recruiter.
Okay.
I was the recruiter.
All right. How about you, Jay?
By myself, I say the sponge.
Okay.
Because I learned a lot from the generation before me. So they taught me a lot. So, you know, when I went away from school or overseas, I know I had to come back to these guys. So if I didn't do my thing, I wouldn't hear it from. I know they would be down my throat. So I say I had to sponge real quick.
Okay. How about you, Ghost?
I don't know. I would say just energy.
Okay.
Just because just playing, you know, with before these young cats, just playing with Tim, and you had to bring that energy.
Right.
You had to bring that energy on the court.
Right.
Because they demanded a lot from you.
Okay.
And me being the smallest big man you ever saw,
yeah.
I had to bring energy.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you, Randy?
I would say fearless.
Okay.
It didn't matter from when I was 13 to even now. I wasn't afraid to take that leap, that dunk, that shot, or even that dive or that charge.
Okay. So now let's just talk about TMP, you know, for a minute. Because I know there's a stretch of time
Yeah, so
where y'all was like running around and y'all was doing things. Y'all had, you know, a lot of competition. The X-Men was on here a couple of weeks. The coach from the X-Men. Shout out to D'Artagnan Nixon, right? They were here. They was giving you your props on how y'all did things. And then when all of y'all started getting a little older, playing 35 and older and stuff like that, then y'all guys came in and y'all basically kept the same energy going. And y'all were running around, y'all was taking tournaments, right? So just name some of the tournaments that y'all were taking when y'all were doing your thing.
Well, when we started, we took Lincoln Park.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know that.
All right. Because I ain't know.
Oh, well, before that, I didn't
Okay.
cut you up, but before that,
yeah,
when
go back to
TNP
Marv.
That's what I'm saying.
That's-
Before
that's
Okay.
Lincoln
we
Park.
took
Really?
we took Brookville twice.
Okay.
We went Brookville back to back.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
kind of your park for a minute.
That was our home.
I don't know why I thought that was the Brew Crew part.
No,
but
no.
all right.
That was TNP. That was TNP.
All right. Okay.
That was TNP all the way.
Oh yeah.
All right. I would give y'all I would give y'all the real one, but this is clean. But God bless my man Ken Do. He's not here right now.
Yeah, rest in peace, Ken.
Rest
Do.
in peace, Ken Do.
You know, who definitely put a lot of things together.
He put it all together.
Yeah.
Ken Do was the he was the brain trust.
Yeah.
When we went to him when we were 19 and 20 years old, and he said he didn't at first, he was like, I don't think y'all can do it, but I'm gonna put y'all in this tournament. And we went undefeated.
Okay.
That was our first year we went undefeated.
Okay.
Second year, we lost one game to this man here, but we still took the tournament though.
Okay.
That's what cats don't know.
Okay.
But Brookville Park was our home, and then we gravitated. And what cats also don't know, we went to Brooklyn. We played in Sonny Lewis following that,
Okay.
and then Lincoln Park.
Okay.
It was like that. We went to Sonny Lewis tournament. We lost in the championship to Kenny Kings and them, and then we took it to Lincoln.
Okay.
Who we beat in Lincoln?
We beat was it either Far Rock, Kareem? I can't remember exactly. But yeah, we won Lincoln. That's when the whole and one everything started to
All
come
of them,
around.
yeah, all of those guys.
You know what I
was
mean?
in
All
it.
that's yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when that started.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, and then we went. How many championships we played in Lincoln? I believe at least.
Yeah, we was an old team.
We was
It
in.
was an
We
old
might not
team
have
in
won
the
them all, but we was in the chip.
Okay.
TMP was in the chip.
So since you bringing it up, Kev, like you played with TMP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can't play it. Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then you know y'all was so nice that
Well,
y'all
listen. When I played, they became national.
What it was, to get the record straight, what it was.
You
with,
sure?
With Randy.
I didn't
with
see you on the
J-Hop,
cover.
Randy,
I know. I had a problem.
Chris,
with that.
Foot,
right.
Shaw. They wanted to play, so Dude had to put two teams together.
Okay.
He had to make two teams.
Okay.
So that's when TMP 2000 came.
Okay.
Yeah.
TMP 2000.
Okay.
And
I was on my
after
way out.
we played, we were after we put a spanking on them, letting them know that we still the big dogs on the block. I mean, that just got them hungrier.
That's how
Okay.
it was. They
That's
had to
how it
wait their
was.
turn.
You had to wait their
Okay.
turn. You know what I
Kendu
mean?
was in that James Ryan mode.
Exactly.
You know,
And then
we were talking
when
about that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
when we were actually in Gun Hill,
Okay.
we playing in Gun Hill. We made it to the chip in Gun Hill. And that's when my man was like, yo, put these little dudes in the game.
Okay.
And ever since then,
They
That
took off.
that was the tidal wave.
Okay. And
That was
then,
the tidal wave.
And then I
What was
remember
that game, Rodney?
And then all right, shout out to Rodney P.
We played against Lamar.
Rod.
No, we played against Lamar in Ajax.
Okay.
We was in Ajax when we played against Lamar.
I played against Lamar in Lincoln. So that's what Rodney's
No,
talking
well
about.
TMP, we played
Yeah.
against Lamar in Ajax.
Who I was playing with?
Like
Mm.
somebody.
I think you was playing against. Well, I don't know who you was playing with in Lincoln.
Rodney, who I was playing with?
You wasn't playing with Day.
Yeah, you were playing with Day Day.
You wasn't playing with Harvey.
I remember you played in Day Day.
Harvey.
I don't remember, man.
But I know
You,
definitely we
Harvey.
played against Lamar and Lincoln.
Okay.
That I remember.
Okay.
So
See,
that
Rodney
game
said I was
was
playing with y'all, TMP.
Oh.
in Lincoln.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I don't remember
Yeah,
playing with
try to.
anybody else. I wouldn't go in Lincoln with anybody else.
Right. So no, no, Rodney.
Chip with us.
There's
Mhm.
no YouTube and nothing that we can't really know, right?
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah, I know, right?
Exactly.
Wasn't
There was no social
man,
media
all
back
this,
then.
all this.
So all
Yeah.
that.
So imagine if
Thank
it
you,
was.
Mr. Pete.
Imagine if it was social media,
Yo,
Yeah.
listen,
right? Like
Yeah.
you know, all of y'all like because y'all was doing it, and so now let's get into y'all like. So all right, before we go on
Hold
to
on,
that,
hold on.
I'm
We
sorry.
can't move.
before we
Wait,
go on,
wait,
go ahead,
wait.
go ahead, Randy.
You still ain't telling
Read it,
what
Ghost.
TMP stands for yet.
Okay, all right, yeah, go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Ghost.
Oh, TMP stand take no prisoners.
Okay,
We take no prisoners.
okay.
Rodney said that was the year Ghost was slapping people.
I always thought Ghost.
Stop it, stop
Yeah, he's saying that. Ghost, hey,
Yeah,
shout out to me. Shout out to Mama
Stop
Jenkins.
it. Stop it. My mom was watching. Stop it.
Shout out to Mama Jenkins.
My mom was watching.
Team of me.
Yo, Rodney.
How you doing, Jessica?
Stop it.
How you
Stop
doing?
it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Shout out to
Stop it.
Jessica. Shout out to Tisha. Thanks y'all for
Stop
tuning in. All right. So after TNP, you know, there was a period, you know, because this show is called the Legend Edition. Because initially, you know, my son Javon, you know, he started it, then he pulled me and Kevin Shaw in. So now this is the Legend Edition. So tell me the time that it went from the older cats being TNP to being the legends.
Well,
Okay.
that was what Ghost said.
We played while we was a legend.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
still,
we-
y'all
Yeah,
still
we
was
did.
playing. They was
Yeah, we still playing.
Still playing.
We were still
Yeah,
playing.
He was in the D&D.
We were still
Okay.
playing.
Yeah.
So everywhere we was
Because you
we
remember
was
sometimes
Rick was coaching.
we had to
Yeah.
go to
Okay.
school.
Okay.
We had
Yeah.
to go to college and
Yeah,
play
because Jay
ball,
Hall was
so-
still he had went to school. He was
Okay.
in Westchester and Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And I remember Jason and Randy playing juniors, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
And then
he was playing
and
with
then-
Day Day.
Mhm.
He played with Day
and
Day.
then-
Him
I
and
played
Chris.
with- I played with
He went with
Sean.
Randy
He
played with me.
Okay,
And-
Played with
and
me like
then-
digits
yeah.
and stuff,
Yeah.
right? And but with Jason, I remember that, you know, I like because I couldn't make it because, you know, I was playing in the old cat stuff, so I wasn't in Lincoln a lot because I was running around, you know, playing with the Brew Crew, right? Then I'm like, people going, yo, man, Jay High did this. Jay High, I'm like, who the F is Jay High? I'm like, who the F is Jay High?
Yeah.
They're like, yo, that's Jay High right there.
Yeah.
That's Jay High. You don't know Jay High? I'm like, well, yeah, I know Jay High. I know Jay High.
I'm gonna go back to like the OGs, man, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be Jay High.
Okay.
Because when I watched them, I was anxious to be on the court with them. So
Uh-huh.
watching them, Tim, West, Marv, Gus,
Mhm.
Ghost, Gant, them people like
Yeah.
it was like honored. And then when
Wow,
they
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
James
He became
Gant.
an op, though.
James
Huh?
Gant.
that honor
Game-
playing with them,
Gant
Yeah.
became an op.
you know, then I had the itch. We had the itch to play, and then they got us the chance to play. It was like a rap.
He started playing with somebody else. Am I right?
Yeah.
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 What
He
happened to
came
him?
back.
He all right?
He came
Nah, you
back.
good. You good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
good.
became an op.
What's up,
Yeah.
Reg?
Reg.
What's up, Reg?
Word.
All right.
Man, it was-
Backstreet's in the building.
I love playing with these the guys, man, for real. So that's when I went to school and stuff. I knew I couldn't come back. You know what I mean? Come back on some nonsense. Yo,
Okay.
you up here? Because we used to go to the crib. The reason why we won a lot, people don't understand. We had a crib we went to and we bashed each other. Like, yo, he killed you today, son. Yo, he killed. We went to the crib, then we went back out the next day or the next tournament.
We did that before that though.
Yeah.
I mean, long before y'all. No, I understand that, but that
Yeah.
was that's what from the gate. That's
Mm-hmm.
what Do wanted us to do,
That's how you build, though.
and that's how we built, and that's the reason why the camaraderie is just so strong till this day. Is because after each game, no matter win or lose, we back at the lab
Okay.
and we talking about what happened, who did what and who didn't do what,
Okay.
and what we got to do the next game. It didn't matter if we played Saturday, we at the lab Saturday night, ready for Sunday.
Okay.
If we played Sunday, we back at the lab Sunday, ready for the Tuesday night game wherever we were at.
Okay.
Because that Ken Do made that a staple. He was like, yo, listen, nah. No one is bigger. First of all, no one is bigger than the team. No one is better than anyone. You a unit. We all five. 5 on the court, 5 win, five step on, 5 step off. Period. I don't want to hear none of that.
Shout out to Tone Grill.
You know what I mean? Shout out to
Tone.
Big Easy.
Tone.
Big
Got a
Easy.
couple of chips with Tone.
Yeah,
too,
Big Easy.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. But yo, that's just how we did. And Tone,
Yeah.
this dude would take the train.
Listen.
He'd be at the lab with us all night long and take the train back uptown.
Tone got
Just,
it to Philly.
I'm telling you.
Tone took
How
me to
did you-
Philly out
listen,
there one time.
love that
We had to
dude.
show him in Philly what was TNP like.
You
I
remember?
remember that.
You remember that?
Right in front of Julius Urban.
Yep.
We was down a little bit,
Yep.
but that towards the end, that 90 feet, like
Different.
playing
Yeah.
you can't you ain't going nowhere. That full court press,
Yep.
Right.
And we press from start to finish.
start to finish.
Start to finish. We are
The
40.
young
We still pressing.
TNPs press.
That
shit.
I was on the
Nah, you
tail
did.
end of it. I played the front of the press.
Kev, get in the middle. Get in the middle. No problem, bro.
No problem.
Nah, you got you. You subbed out. That's when the young
Yeah,
kids
hold
came in.
Kev all the way
No, Kev, move over. Fuck out of the way. I used to get mad with the shot. Bastard. Where you at? Shaw, right?
Yeah,
Shout out to Shaw, man, my man.
Oh, man.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was moving in on my spot. You know,
Mhm.
he was like, yeah, that shit, that one-on-one shit. I was
Prom.
posting up.
Yeah, you
Motherfucker
want
was like, move. I was like, what? Give me that goddamn ball. What is you waiting for? That's that Gun Hill tournament. I remember that shit. I had a hard time adjusting to the youth, yo. Like, it ain't your time yet. We got here. We got
You
here.
stay saying that though.
yo.
He was one of the last to leave. Stay saying that. And then you left, and then it was the last one after him. He was the last.
Yeah, no, I was
Right.
last. Yeah.
So let's get into each one of your basketball careers. Like I'm gonna start with you, Tim. Like, when did you go? Because I remember Tim from the 80s, right? Playing with Buster Bombers. That's when I first saw you.
I heard
You know?
about you in August Martin.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all
I heard
right.
about Tim in August Martin.
You heard about him in Martin?
Yeah.
All right, so I heard there was a guard in Martin that was nice. So that turned out to be Tim. So let's give a little bit of your history, your basketball history. Like when you started playing, when you realized you was nice and all of that.
Well, not started, but when I took it serious, I was 14, I want to say 13, 14. I was playing for Gil Reynolds.
Okay.
And I was living out in Brooklyn, and my brother got killed. So my mom's moved. That's how I wound up at August Martin.
Okay.
Once my brother got killed, mom's moved to
I'm excited
Queens.
to hear that.
Yeah. And I think by my sophomore year, I said, I can really do something. Because, when we was younger, we had an agenda trying to get our parents and grandparents out of the ghetto. So I wanted to go pro.
Right.
So it was practice, working consistently at 15.
Okay.
By the time I hit 17, I was off and running.
Okay.
But like we around the same age. That was a terrible era.
I can go back a little ways
Yeah.
with Tim too. His pops used to come to the game.
Absolutely.
I remember that.
God bless. My
Yeah.
dad's fast, fella.
Yeah. Good man, good man. I remember. Damn, I remember.
Yeah.
Shit.
So I remember the black car that we used to go out to Jersey in. in the pro league.
Ain't that a bitch?
In the pro league.
Yeah.
So you played high school. You played for Martin.
Played for Martin 4 years.
Okay.
Then I got a scholarship, went to St. Francis, which was a mistake.
Oh, wow. I didn't see. I didn't even know you went to St.
Went
Francis.
to St. Francis 2 years, got up out of there, finished up at New York Tech.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and after that, it was just strictly street ball,
Right.
playing for the money.
Right.
Big.
Right.
It was big back then.
Yeah, the money was big, especially in the 80s. Yeah, especially in the late 80s.
Middle,
Right? Middle.
middle.
80s. Yeah, it was middle 80s. Remember you got mad at me and shit?
See? Now he bringing it up. Well, let's move on to J-Hop.
You brought it up.
Let's move on to J-Hop.
So it was a story because I would just remember Chris Grant and my guy Randy right here really started me off because I was just following them. I wasn't really playing no ball at all. So he can really tell you the story. So I was just running around with them until one day I was just hooping with them. I'll say about what age, Randy?
Like 12, 13, 14.
Right, 13, 14. And then I seen Chris with Ken Do. So when Chris was playing with him, Ken Do was taking care of him. So like taking care of him, I was like, I want to be taken care of too. So I was running around with Chris and Randy, watching how they work out and stuff like that. So we was at 181, 231. Bello just working out. So
I was playing Impact.
Yeah, that's where it started.
Yeah,
So it took off when dude, he really told me because I wasn't going to school and stuff like that. Dude was like, yo, you got a talent, you gotta go to school, yo. So I went to Springfield High School, played at Springfield, got cut my 9th grade, my grades wasn't right. Sophomore, I played my sophomore year, JV, did decent. Junior year, I had a bunch of good guys, Sean McPherson, Bryson Young, few guys that made it high D1s. So then my senior year did all right. Grades were still messed up. So then I went to a prep school in Faith Christian Academy in Glassboro, New Jersey. Did okay out there. Then after that, graduated, went to Westchester Community College for 2 years.
And Westchester was always a team that was kind of ranked.
Right.
You know, they was always kind of ranked. And then when I was playing in JUCO, they was ranked.
Right.
So
We
they
wasn't right.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm gonna give a shout, rest in peace, Coach Winston Nicholas. And he's the
I
one
didn't
that-
even know Winston Nicholas coached Westchester.
He got me.
He was, when I was playing,
Winston.
he was playing. Winston Nicholas used to play for
Winston
Cardiff.
used to play?
That was Winston Jones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Winston Jones. Winston Jones was with us too.
Okay.
That first TMP year.
How fast did we cut him?
Shout out Winston Jones. That's my man.
Winston was my man.
Winston
He did
Jones.
the Patrick Ewing layup out at Beach. They punched that in the air.
The win.
I heard about that. Yeah, y'all told me about that. I was
Finger rolling. Dunk the ball.
everywhere else. He's dunking on the lamp line.
Nah, man, that's my man, Winston
Shout out
Jones.
to Winston Jones, though.
Yeah, August Martin alum. Yeah, he went to Martin, but
That's another big. He didn't play with y'all. Never mind.
So he finished up
Yeah,
at
those
JUCO,
dimensions set in right
Westchester
there.
Community College.
Okay.
Then I had to sit out a year. Then did my thing at JUCO. Then I went to Eastern Kentucky for 2 years.
Okay.
Made it to the tournament my first year.
Okay.
Fire. That was fire.
Okay.
Then last year worked out, averaged 18. Then I went overseas for some weird. Went to Poland, DR, Turkey, China, shit like that.
Okay.
Then still with these guys. I went
All right.
everywhere. TMP. Eastern
All right.
Kentucky know what TMP is.
Okay.
Poland know what TMP is.
All right. That's what's up.
That's
What year did you leave Martin? Jessica Crandy. I guess he's talking to you, Tim.
83.
83.
Why you in Martin? Jessica.
They look familiar.
let me move back. Get a better look at Tim. Yeah, get a better look at Tim, Jessica. All right. Here's that dude on the basketball team. You know. So let's move. So let's move on to my man Ghost. So with Ghost, I'm just going to say a funny story before you go into your story. You know, I used to be working. You know, I work with your moms,
right?
And then she came to me one day and she said, "So do you be playing basketball?" She said, "Do you know my son?"
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "No, I don't know." Then she said, "Your government," and I said, "No, I don't think so." She said, "They call him Ghost."
Mm-hmm.
I say, "Yeah." I say, "Yeah, I know Ghost." I said, "Ghost is like a ghetto superstar." I said, "Ghost, he be running around, he be killing people." I said, "That's your son?" But yeah, but your mom is Jenkins, that beautiful lady, beautiful lady.
So, she talk about you all the time.
Yeah, that was something Boulevard. If I worked on something, those were good times. Things change.
Yeah,
things changed after something.
Yeah, time changed a whole lot.
Know, so let's get into your story, Ghost.
All right. Well, I went to Springfield Gardens High School. I only played 2 years of high school basketball because I was playing football. Actually, I played 3 sports. I played baseball, basketball, and football.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you played baseball like Shy. Shout out to Big Shy.
Yeah, I played 3. I started playing basketball with my cousins, actually. And my cousins like, yo, you should play, because I was more of a football player. Okay. I wanted to play football.
Okay.
Your position?
I was a tight end and a defensive back.
All right. So that explain your game. So
I mean, you know, I can take a hit.
You know, you're strong in the paint, bro.
Playing there, and then, you know, I knew Ken Do for years. I grew up with Do and playing in the park with him at basketball, you know, just because, believe it or not, Ken Do used to play. I don't know if y'all might know. Nah, you're too young. All right, okay. Now, Do you know? Yeah. Do used to play. He used to play with us.
Okay.
So, you know, playing with him, and my man Great God passed away. God bless him. That was Ken Do right hand. We used to play with them. They were older cats, and that was like pretty much getting you ready,
right,
to play the game. From there, I went after Springfield. I graduated in one city in '87. I went to BMCC. I played for Gene Carroll. Led the region in rebounds that my freshman year. Then after that, I got a job and then started making money. And now that'll change everything.
That'll change things.
But basketball still was in my heart. You know what I mean? Still played, and then we were playing pretty much different teams. All of us playing differently on different teams. And then when it all came together, Ken Do was the glue that just brought it all together.
Yeah. And I just because I learned like Ken Do, he not only dabbed in with the basketball, you know, with TNP, with D&D, you know, he also had his 5G entertainment.
Yeah, he was doing a lot
thing going on, which I didn't even know until like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe.
Later on in life, he started doing other stuff. Yeah. I mean, you know, basketball was his first love, right, but he also had other things on. And
he was bringing like big stars out, you know, to like Springfield Park and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like Melissa Morgan, and stuff like that. He was doing some big things, man.
A lot of things cats didn't know that dude was big in.
Yeah,
and that's why I wish Dog was here tonight. He can explain a whole lot more of that. But Ken Do was doing a lot for the community that he lived in. And I'm getting misty eyed every time I just think about it. You know what I mean?
Welcome to the AMS show. Who's on the call?
Who this?
Hey, I'm watching the show. I'm
James.
Y'all gonna give me a shout out.
Hey, Mom.
My mother.
Hey, Raheem, I just love that. You remembered me, huh?
Of course. And HRA, he's one of my first teachers.
I kept you in check on that
you
job.
did.
I made sure you didn't get no trouble.
You definitely did. You
were like my son.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So congratulations on your show. I'm
Oh, thank
enjoying it.
Thank you, Miss Jenkins. And thank you for calling in.
Okay, y'all go ahead. Continue on.
For the audience, this is Ghost Moms on the phone. me and Ghost Moms work together. That was the story I was just telling. This is Mom that's on the phone. This is Miss Jenkins.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling
y'all
in,
give
Miss
me a
Jenkins.
shout out.
I appreciate you. Always.
Same here. You know, you always been one of my favorite on that job.
Thank you. Thank you. The same.
Why you ain't sleep?
No. It took me a while to get on, but I finally got on.
Okay.
I tried on the laptop, the cell phone. I finally made it.
All right. I'm glad you made it.
Y'all stay blessed, okay?
Thank you, Miss Jenkins, and thanks for calling in.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. Good night. All right. So you know, let's go to Randy.
Okay. So, wow.
All right. First, before you start, Randy, I was want to use one of my little shorties in the park.
Yeah.
Right.
So, as I was like, I don't know where to start from. It's like I could have started from something. I could start with doing the books for Ron and Shy, because like
the whole neighborhood did the books.
I mean, I know, but I felt like I was the best bookkeeper.
Yeah.
On Ajax. Never got nothing wrong. Referees, I'm lying. Don't worry about that. But yeah, so my basketball, I grew up in Southside and in Rosedale. Met Jay in Rosedale. Met Shy in Southside. So I kind of have a link to like different sides of Queens. I went to Thomas Edison High School, and then from there, I went to Binghamton. No, actually, in Binghamton, I went to Broome County.
Rodney, go to hell, yo.
Community
Since
college.
Rodney talking shit, I'm sorry.
Nah, you good, you good. And from there, transferred to SUNY Tech, and after that, it was just street ball. But I just want to shout out a couple of coaches that kind of got me there. And I want to shout out Ken Victors, who actually helped me in my game. Daryl Patterson.
Yeah.
He helped me out a lot in Ajax.
Yeah.
He worked me out. That was one of the most intense workout I ever been through. Shout out my high school coach. He helped me out a lot. That's Coach Banks. And I kind of was spoiled. When I got to college, I thought I could bring T&P to my college, like that type of calamity. But not everybody buy into that stuff. And I was the outcast now. You know what I'm saying? So most of my college career was like, it was like coach came, coach left.
Right.
When I came, they was predicted to do low. And then now all of a sudden, the first year, they both bounced on me and wanted me to pick up and leave, go with them. I wasn't like, come on. I wasn't doing that. And then one more thing, I want to get this off for a while now in high school.
Okay.
And I'm glad I got this platform right now so I can say dog.
Yeah, peace, dog. Dog just came in the building. Dog just came in the building.
I don't know how you expect me to find it. I'm from Southside. You don't tell me go through no side doors, basement. I don't know what's going on. I was outside for 15, 20 minutes looking
Damn, you don't got nobody.
Yeah, I want to get this off my chest. I got it.
Oh.
Yeah, all the time. You know me. See? Coach. See? Coach, no player. So I was on Edison on my in Elm Corps, which Edison my senior year. And we were up by like at least 13 points, and someone took a cheap shot, broke my nose my senior year. Yeah, it was Lincoln. Tiny was the coach, Eric King was the man, and X-Man, you know who you are. You know who you are.
Just shout him out, man. Sure.
I don't know his name like that. I don't know his name like that. I don't know that, but it's all love now. But had he not break my nose, had he not broke my nose on purpose, like they told him to, it would have been a different game that year. Nah, nobody showed up. That's what happened. It's all right. It's all right, though. Nah, it was all good. I just had to get that off because not for nothing, my team was good. in Edison, and I would have had a better senior year had it not take me out.
Move forward to.
Nah, I did move forward. I just had to get that off. Because you
Go ahead,
said talk
go
about
ahead.
the
Ain't no
history.
wrong
What are you
with
talking
it.
about?
I ain't mad at you.
All
But
right.
you had this in you for a minute. That's it.
You had this. He asked a question.
I ain't mad.
Yeah,
You
Yo, you
said-
good. You hear me?
Yo,
You good, God.
you my man. I ain't
See?
mad
I
at you.
told him.
You had this.
I
This was
know.
all binded up for.
Listen,
Yeah, let him know.
yeah, Randy got a little.
And how long he been
Got a little
graduated out of high
time.
school?
Hey, you know, sometimes it take a minute.
It take a minute.
Yo, listen.
You
You
know,
asked
mad
a
at
question
you,
as far as like my basketball
Yeah,
experience.
I ain't mad at you, kid.
So
Get it
I
off.
just want
Talk.
to put that in there.
Yo, you my man. You know, you my dude. I love you like cook food, kid. Get it off.
Rodney shout you out, dog.
all right,
Rodney shout you out.
all right, dog. Yo, dog, come over.
Dog, you wanna take
Slide
this
over
spot?
here,
Dog,
man.
take this spot.
Slide over here, man. Yeah, it's a camera there. Yeah. So we got my man Dog in the building. We got TMP, D&D. Yo, I'm gonna go back further, right? When I first met Dog, he was coming to the pub with Naki and all of them, right? LF. With LF, Bone and all of them.
Shout out to the South.
You know? Yeah, man.
Shout out.
And so Dog, just talk about because you used to run the joints in Daisley, right?
Mhm.
And then you took that from running to them Daisley to your D&D thing.
Right.
So just talk about that and the things that you're doing for the hood right now.
Okay. First of all, I want to shout out my man Du, right? That's my brother. And I have to shout him out because it started with me and Du. I mean, with Gus. Actually, it started with Gus waking up one morning and saying we should put a team together.
Yes, it did. That's true.
From playing free rec, right?
That's the
we used
truth.
to go to 231 and we play ball. And
That's the
next thing you
truth.
know,
That's the truth.
TMP started, right?
Gus
But-
and Maul.
and that was like 90 something,
That was 90. That was 89, 90.
89, 90 something. So
Yep.
it's
89,
been
90.
going on for a long time. But
Mhm.
shout out to Du for keeping it and putting it together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, real short, I'm real brief. I'm gonna give it to you, right? My brother got killed, right, by the police. So we threw a tournament and I brought everybody together, people from everywhere, DC, motherfucking everywhere. You can name it. I can curse on this show.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna curse on this. God is
If
good.
Kev's sitting here,
And God is good. So that's what I'm saying. God is good. So anyway, we brought people from everywhere, man. DC, wherever you name them, Baltimore, everywhere, Queens, Southside, everybody who had beef, everything, we brought them together. We had the tournament. It didn't work out right. Some things happened and went south. But from that, Black used to be like, yo, man, we should do that. That was ill. Like we did.
Yeah, it was
That
ill.
the best.
It
You
was-
remember? I mean,
I
you know the
remember.
tournament.
I used to be
That was
coming
the best
down.
tournament that
Yeah.
never ended. So it was like, you know, you had all the guys, Rafe Wilson, Skip the Malou, you had everybody. You understand me? So we came from that platform and started D&D based off of TMP though. TMP was already cooking. They was
Right.
cooking everything. Lincoln, Ajax, you know, y'all ran Ajax.
Yeah,
so, you know, we
yeah.
cooking. We running through shit. And then you start adding on people, the great legend, Kev Young, you know, we unstoppable. Fourth quarter, 5 seconds, dump it down. You know, we do, Kev with the left, we bucket. You understand what I'm talking about? So we used to go everywhere, Condo Park, everywhere. And we took the platform from there and just turned it into a tournament. Like, you know what? We might as well run D&D, you know, doing dog. We might as well run it.
Right.
We winning. So now they used to get mad at us because we used to win our own tournament all
Yeah,
the time.
for real. Yeah.
So it's the thing, we was rigging it.
Yeah.
But back then it was different. The tournaments then was real.
Yeah.
Like we had pit bulls running around loose.
Mhm.
You know, we had referees fighting. We had the illest players. People thought they was ill JFKs and these guys who come with these teams from everywhere. Thought Paco and all these jokers thought they was ill. And they be in there fighting. We be in there fighting. And it was you smoking, the dog running, and it was real tournament. It was real just basketball, but it was basketball still inside of it. So we had to structure it a little different. We got rid of the dog. I mean, everything else stayed the same, I guess. We still fighting and crazy, you know. But TMP was so competitive. Like, they're a bunch of competitive dudes. And a lot of people came to
tournament. A lot of people came to our team from our tournament. So we used to play everywhere else. Then Gus, Tim, motherfucking Ghost, Biggs. I can go on for days, man.
Hey, Biggs, my man Biggs.
Yeah, you got Biggs, you got Ant, you got everybody. Like, you got, I can go on for days.
Yeah, I
Like,
forgot about Ant.
there's so many people that
Drew
came from the early Drew. I'm talking about the early TMP. Like, even shout out to my man Galvin. God bless his dad. That's my guy. You dig? Like, I can keep on going with names that are being like,
right.
TMP. TMP was like, we used to play free rec. I used to go over there with them. We play free rec. And dude would guard me because, you know, I'm from Southside. I want to hurt somebody and foul.
I told you.
So dude be like, nah, you got to guard me. I'm going to guard you. So now my game is, I got to be regular. I don't want to be regular. I want to beat these guys because they winning. But, you know, Gus was just like, and then Gus and Marv started this press. And you're not getting the ball across half. Now, I'm going to say local first was, you know, BJ Carter, you know, all these guys were local and they couldn't get.
You're getting across that.
You spin around, you over, you crossovers over. Like they had it locked down and they really put it to perfection, right? They took over the city in the Queens location, the old school. Then one day they playing, they'll tell you the story. Them niggas playing and they looking around like, yo, dude, man, let these young niggas play, man. Tired, man. Put these young niggas in
just
the
said
game,
that.
man.
We just said that.
And these jokers took TMP global. Nothing different. Still winning, but just took them global. And we had some real life wars. Like we won every tournament in the city, I think. I think the one game they lost might have been Forest Park because for the money at that time. They had Kenny Kings in Brooklyn, they had Rucker, we had Watson, we had everything. We were
Kingdom,
we won everything. And everybody respect us. I'm not talking no myth shit here. Everybody respect us, and we respect everybody. We just didn't care about nobody. That was the difference. And TMP is a structured family. Like we came from, these guys met as ball players, and they still together now. You can't get these two apart. Tim and Ghost.
I just saw them around my way a couple of weeks ago.
And they won't invite you. You don't know what's going on. You might not get invited, but it's the same thing with Randy and J Hines, S Class, and Shot Mac. We had dudes like Fifth Ave Fred, I'm Fred, and Box Cutter, and Chris Gray. We got all kind of dudes. Like
forgot Fred.
So when I left for a while, so you know, dudes sending me all this stuff. Yo, look what we doing. We doing this. We doing that. I'm like, yeah, it's all right. Let me get home and see what's going on. So I'm looking at these guys like, there's no way you're gonna win no 20 with these guys. What are you talking about? I go to the park. You talking about a kid with a new toy? I'm like, oh my God. They couldn't get the ball across half. Nobody. These guys took this game to another level. Like the great Mousies, you know, the all these coaches, they hated to see us. They hated it. Because we would press you, but we would smack you all in your face and foul you. The ref don't see it, and you can't get around the press. But we always stuck together. Like the older guys still came to the games to watch the younger guys. To this day, they still go to some of the games. You know, they're doing a lot of things now, but they still involve themselves in some of the games. Like we would go to the game. We had a studio, right? We would leave the studio. I don't know if they told you, but we would leave the studio down 20. Because we would go to 5. We got 5 games in one day. I don't know how we did it. Red Bull Randy, we call him, because he juiced up. He get in the game. The next thing you know, we up 20. We would go to the game down 20. And no lie, but when the game over, we up 20. I didn't understand. And it's halftime. We down 20 halftime. I didn't understand it, but it worked. We had foots. We ain't had no center. I think the tallest person we may have was KG when we played that. Garnett, we had Garnett when we played, and T2 maybe.
We made some games, but some games, you know, like the commissioner didn't let us play.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like we had players that was just like.
Remember we came from the Bronx?
Yeah, we had aircraft carrier, we had Crafton, we had
shout out to Crafton Ferguson.
Man, we had all kinds of
shout out to Crafton
boy.
Yo, we had Charles Jones, Julie Sanders, you name them. They played on TMP, Body Wild, like you
Body Wild,
That's Crafton that played on TMP after they, like, you know, when they thought it was over. They came here and won chips. You understand what I'm saying?
You remember, right?
You know, dude.
Niggas ran out the park and shit.
Pick and
Oh, you
roll.
talking
my
about-
G.
Pardon me,
Pick and
dog. You
roll.
remember that? You remember that,
Love
right?
you, my G. Much love.
Do I?
Love you.
You know what I mean? So like we had some real strong battles, and some of the real battles that I like was later on because my local battles was with my local people. I know them. The battles that I had with the people that I don't know, like the Sean Bells when they got global, the Bingos, we played everybody. Like Bingo was one of the best competitors against us that I liked because he was smart. Every year we would get better and he would get better. So one year we playing them, we got our team T2, we got this one, we got that one. He got Ron Artest, Easy Pass, and I named these guys in the D&D. Like a lot of these guys I gave names to. And we had a good time. You know what I'm saying? So like we put this thing to another level, and we would go and really perform, like beat the shit out these. One time we was in Watson, and we was playing. It was at night, and Sean Bell, Rise, my man, childhood friend, I love him to death. That's my brother.
Yeah, I know.
But on the court, I hate him when we're going against each other.
Right.
We would come to our games, we go to his, but on the court we hate each other. That's a fact. You would think we're gonna fight, but we not.
Right.
But we in a game in Watson, and Rod said, put us in one division and put them in one division. If I'm lying, you can ask the Commissioner Watson, you can ask anybody you want. Rod said, well, it's gonna be a Queen's Championship. They didn't like that. So at the end of the day, it was one game we had to play, one game they had to play. Our game, flying up the plane, Andre Barrett, Kenny Satterfield, they just landed, coming straight to the game. It's 12 at night. These jokers just coming to the game, trying to beat us. What's my brother that died? Big boy. No, not strict. Big boy that be always talking trash, man. He passed away. Good dude, man.
Mobley?
No, man. You know what I'm talking about. I just can't remember one. Who? TP. They all coming. They young niggas ain't gonna win. We won by like 6. It wound up being a Queen's chip. No, too many people came. Glover brothers, man. The Glover brothers, man. Them boys used to kill us. They used to go at it. We used to go at it. They had Kimber, Easy Barrett. They had everybody. Like I'm telling you, one day we played in Watson. J-High had 60, 50. Kenny Sat had 45. S-Class had about 39. Like it was in the gym. It was just us against Sean Bell one day. I mean, us against the Bronx.
Oh, that was in
but they put everything together in Watson.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And the gym.
Like,
Yeah.
Like we did a lot in a little bit of time. We took over. We won every tournament. Like I'm telling you, these guys. Like I would die for these guys on the court. Like when we on that court, it was a whole different animal. Like I'm serious.
What happened
like,
at West 4th Street and Sean Bell?
They beat us. What happened? Say what?
Y'all played TMP, played Sean Bell at West 4th Street.
They probably killed us that day.
Yeah, we didn't take.
We didn't never win West 4th. They probably won the chip.
Yeah, we never won.
I give you a story about West 4th though.
That's TMP. No,
Too early.
One day we had 4 players. It was too early.
You said it was almost a fight or something.
Yeah, it's always almost a fight. One day we had 4 players, and
Mike.
What's my boy name? Mike. That jumped out the window or something, had a problem with people. Mike Poole. So we got 4 players, right? So I pick up Mike Poole. I put Mike Poole on the team that day. Mike Poole gets 44.
Damn.
Yeah, he
and
went down
we
on
win.
him.
So I tell Mike Poole, I'll see you next week. So Mike Poole, like, all right, he's spinning me. He don't know where I am though. He's spinning. You don't spin me. He said, he'll tell me like, I'll see you next game. I said, okay. But I'm telling him, see you next game. The next game is against Sean Bell. So he's putting on this blue shirt or black, whatever I wore, black, red. Putting on this red shirt. I said, what you doing? He said, I'm playing with Sean Bell. I said, no, you're not. I know what you're talking about. You just helped me win the game with 44. You can't play with Sean Bell, but we wasn't like that. Now, I could have protested, but that's not what we did.
What up, Valley Cat?
You how it go.
Right.
Now, fast forward to what we did with D&D. That was something that Dude wanted to put together. Me and Dude put that together for the ages of 18 to 40. Jokers had nothing to do. After 6, you're getting in trouble. You on the corner. It was still that type of life. And we come from the street. So the best thing to do is change from what you come from to make it better. You understand what I'm saying? So we built a legacy with this D&D thing, man. We brought people from everywhere. I'm talking about any player that was from somewhere played in D&D, man. Shout out to the Bronx, to Manhattan, Harlem, Brooklyn, everybody played in the D&D.
Yeah.
Every person. Them days of the D&D was real, and we kept it going, and we kept it going for a long time until I went away for a while. I came back. We started it back, and it was just like it never left. We was in 72. Then we went to Springfield. Then we went to the school on
231 first. No,
we went to
231 first.
I'm talking about we started
231.
I'm just saying like the road we traveled. So now what we did was we changed over to kids because grown-ups get disrespectful. And disrespect is something that we ain't having. But it shouldn't be even given anyway. You should always respect.
You're right.
So if you're listening to me, you should always respect those who are in front of you, not above you or all that, just in front of you. Have respect for the next man.
Right.
These jokers get mad, and I understand their emotion take over and things happen because he has some emotion too. This joker here got emotion. Don't let him fool you.
Ooh, go.
I ain't gonna say no name. I ain't gonna say no names, but he don't let him fool you. Got emotion.
We know.
Tim,
it's all coming out, Miss Jenkins. It's all coming out, Miss Jenkins.
I ain't gonna say no names, but him over there too. That one over there.
Not Cab.
Not Cab. All right. Tim got emotion, but it's cool. His emotion is a little different. So anyway, like you wanted me to tell you, D&D. We made D&D a household name. We had it for everybody every year. You have somewhere to go. We do D&D now, but we do kids. We got 280 kids. We got 28 teams, 10 person on the team. And now we got your kid, your nephew helped put his team in.
My son.
Your son, I'm brother. Your son put his team. We got
we
got people, everybody comes together and help us out. Because this is what we do. This is a new platform for the kids to have something to do now. Because adults don't want to do nothing but act crazy. They either and the kids we gotta save, they Bloods, they Crips, they Latin Kings, they this, they that. And I'm gonna tell you, we so competitive. One time we was in Watson, and I'll never forget this day. My mans and them pulled up, right? So I'm like, yeah, my team is here now. I got this. So we losing. So dude called S. He said, man, you playing like a bitch. This is what dude tell S. So S looked back and said, y'all niggas coaching like bitches. That's just crazy. Ash don't care. He go whip his ass with everybody. He just don't care. Shot Mac, they don't care. These guys don't care, man. So I tell Ash, I say, Ash, we talking about get him out the game. So we send somebody to get him. But he like,
yeah, he ain't come out.
Time out. You know what I mean? Dude storming over it, but Ash walking off. He know what he doing. He walking that way like, oh, that's what y'all. He gets back in the game. He's going crazy, but we losing. But he's going crazy now. He's killing them. So I said, let's go. Screaming. I don't care who out here. It's 1,000 people. Bronx, Crip, Blood, Latin King. I'm gonna say it again. Bronx, Crip, Blood, Latin King. We in Watson. He said, I said, let's go. If we die, we die. Now look at him so quiet. People start moving. I said, yo, we the Black Power. We had to switch this thing up because it was different. You know what I mean? Like we had Charles Jones, we had dudes who dedicated themselves to the next career because Charles was done. And he said, I'm gonna play with TMP. You know what he started doing? Firing. Firing. We got Jay High, Randy Rebel. We had a team that we would stick one or two. James Gant. Like you would put one or two players in there with us. One time we had a dude, his real name is Tone, but we call him Box Cutter. This little nigga had one season where he was just went crazy in the city because of TMP. I won a championship with Malik Booth. Malik Booth and Antoine Dobie. They played on other teams, but at the end of their careers, they can slide in with TMP because them young boys is gonna press and they're gonna do what they gotta do, and you're gonna have a chance to win some tournaments. You understand what I'm saying? So we really the TMP factor of it is the competitiveness, but the joy of it is we became brothers. Like he could call me for anything.
Right.
I could call him for anything. The love is there. I didn't see Kevin in so many years. I can't wait to give him a pound. Because we come from, and me and him is from Southside, so it's a little different. But we come together. I love these jokers. Like they know it. We done been in situations where, you know me. I mean,
yeah, I know you.
It's ugly, but he's my guy. I would do anything for him, and it's vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
I always respected you, and I remember times where when you held us down, when you check people.
You know what I'm saying?
When you check people for real, I was like, well, damn. I ain't know it. I was like, he bigger than I thought.
Because you gotta. You don't want to be a bully.
Right.
But you want to let them know that you're here. Like, you
listen, and I appreciated it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I appreciated it.
You always have.
Yeah.
You gotta think. It was only Ajax. Lincoln came later. It was only Ajax.
Yeah.
Ajax was for 20, 30 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, so I wanna thank y'all. We're gonna have to have y'all come back for part
man,
2.
we gonna do it.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to have y'all come back because there's a lot of stuff we ain't touch on.
Man,
but real quick before we leave, as briefly as possible, we like to ask to give words of encouragement to the people that's watching. So if you could give a word of encouragement,
30 seconds each.
30 seconds each one of y'all.
Whoever's watching, just need y'all to stay focused, believe in whatever you do. That's about it.
All right, how about you?
Just pray, stay consistent and disciplined.
Okay.
Yeah. Just keep God first and just keep focused. Stay in your lane. Stay humble.
Keep that on 1, 2.
Slide in, Randy. Slide in.
Yo, just believe in yourself. Even though there's doubters out there, always believe in yourself and your dreams.
Okay.
Always remember this, man. Is event, response, and outcome. The event is warranted of your response. Your response is going to dictate the outcome. Be good to yourself, because if you don't, nobody else will, man. Respect yourself first.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yo, I
never
appreciate
get a
y'all.
platform. This is the only one, I'm telling you. I never been here.
Well, listen, I appreciate you coming, and I'm gonna be honest, right? Because I correspond, and when when Tim and Al, when they was like dog coming, I was like dog.
Yeah, it's my family. This my family. I got a lot of street family, but these guys, if it wasn't for them, I might not be here. Is what I'm telling you.
I wish you would have came earlier. Man.
I know. I meant I lost the GPS. I got an Android 1. GPS ain't working. Shout out everybody, man.
Dog got a BlackBerry.
I'm still flipping out here, man. You know what I mean?
But thank y'all for coming. You know, I appreciate y'all coming. You know, it's like I said, we're gonna have to do a part 2.
Yeah.
You know,
we gotta talk about that time. Remember we beat y'all in ISA?
Yeah, I remember.
Here we go. Here we go. 0-4. End up in the championship.
Who you playing with?
Yeah, he was playing. No, he played with Prime Time. No, he played with Prime Time.
Yeah, that was ill because we had a championship again. When Mousy didn't give us that money. Remember that?
Well, that was another
Queens on Queens championship.
Yeah, that was another one. 1-4.
Queens on Queens.
PlayStation.
That's when I was cooking y'all, and James Ryan got thrown out the game, and instead I fouled out.
Yeah, shout out to James Ryan.
And that influenced us to win the game.
My first platform in my lab.
I was waiting for that.
Shout out to every TMP member. If
Everybody.
I missed you, everybody. Boo Harvey even came and played with us in the 35 and nobody stopped.
Yeah, but we was the legend.
Cooking the legend.
We was the legend.
What?
Legend.
Come on, man. We had them all, man.
Yeah, and I remember you ball. I remember you sing too.
Yeah, I sing a little bit. Ain't worth telling them how.
And play the drums. And play the drums.
And I can rap too.
So we gotta have to get you back. We got the show. We got the show. And look.
I can go over 3 people. And say,
Yeah, they gonna believe me. Tim heard me. He heard me. Tim heard me, man.
But again, thank y'all for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for
Appreciate
having us.
y'all,
Thank you
man.
for having us.
Take
For
no
real.
prisoners in the building.
Take no prisoners.
Thank you for everybody that tuned in. Appreciate
Shout
y'all.
out, man.
All right.
Basketball for life, man.
Yes.
For life. Man. Street
That's
ball
it.
for life.
My
Thank
dude,
y'all.
My man,
Thank
dude,
y'all.
sleep in peace, my G. Sleep in
Peace,
peace.
everybody.
I ain't talking about how we made Nike tournament.
Nah, but it's a whole lot.
The sneakers.
It's a whole lot.
We are.
Wanna thank y'all for tuning in.
We are.
Love y'all, tune in again.
We are.
Like Steels be saying, tell a friend to tell a friend
We are.
to tune in to the Legend
Yo, I'm
Edition.
singing for a playing, most supreme right here. 6 feet, still can beat the whole damn dream team. With power.